Whirrrr. A mechanical whine echoed right next to my ear, and a warm gust of air, thick with the smell of iron, brushed against my face. Oh God, this is it. I'm gonna be nothing but a chunk of meat. Stop it! Please, stop! This is a memory of something I experienced in a dream. A predicted death that's still actively trying to claim my life. A memory I desperately wish I could forget. A dream again, huh? Wonder where I'll end up today. I was standing on an unfamiliar, deserted train platform and immediately realized, oh, this is a dream. But the sky was a murky, stagnant purple, and the air had a strangely raw, fishy smell. Weird dream. I don't know this station at all. Then suddenly, a man's voice, crackling with static, boomed from the station speakers. It was a warning that completely ignored my own will.
If you board the train arriving now, you will meet a terrible fate.
Right after the announcement, with a clatter and a rumble, what slid onto the platform was a monkey train. Like something you'd see at an amusement park. A monkey train? What is this? But I gasped when I saw the passengers. Every single one of them had an ashen, corpse-like face and didn't move an inch. Driven by morbid curiosity, I sat down in an empty seat. Are these mannequins, maybe? The train started moving and entered a sinister tunnel where a purple light seeped through. It was right after that. Again, the emotionless man's voice echoed.
Next stop, live carving, live carving.
I spun around in shock and saw 4 dwarves in tattered rags swarming over a man in the very back seat. The dwarves, armed with blades, were carving the man's flesh off while he was still alive. Why? Why don't you feel anything? As panic seized me, the desperate announcement echoed in my ears again. Next stop, gouging out, gouging out.
Next stop, gouging out, gouging out.
The dwarves scrambled onto the woman's face and, with a jagged ice cream scoop, they went for her eyeballs. Squelch. Grind, grind, grind. The woman didn't scream, just bled black from her now empty eye sockets. No! This can't be real. Move. My body. I had to escape. I had to get off here. But my body wouldn't move, as if I was paralyzed. Next, it would be my turn. No, I don't want to die. Minced meat. The moment that word registered in my brain, a dwarf in tattered rags landed with a thud on my lap. A stench like rotten mud assaulted my nostrils. The dwarf, wearing a grotesque smile as if half its face had melted away, slowly brought a mysterious machine, tipped with a giant meat grinder blade, closer to my face.
Next stop, minced meat, minced meat.
Wake up, wake up, open your eyes, I pleaded desperately in my mind. Just millimeters before the blade touched my eyeball. The mechanical whir suddenly died. I woke up in my own bed, drenched in sweat. I was safe, or so I thought. Am I safe? But the real horror began here. Years later, one night when I'd almost completely forgotten about that dream, I was, again, standing on that deserted train platform. I felt the unnatural weight of the dwarf that had jumped onto my lap and heard an echo in my mind. Next time will be the last.
Are you going to run away again? Next time you come, it'll be the last.
I opened my eyes to find myself in my own bed, gasping for breath, staring at the ceiling. But the tremors throughout my body wouldn't stop, and deep in my ears, the man's malicious laughter clung, refusing to fade away. Will I even make it to morning tonight?